we are going to discuss the raiders of the Sulusi, and this is our content analysis. The content analysis, the submitted context examining is the historical importance of the raiders of the Sulusi, especially concentrating on the native tribe of the southern Mindanao, especially the Balangini, Tauso, and Ilanon. These tribes were celebrated for their exceptional maritime abilities and warrior culture, which they employed to oppose Spanish colonization during the 18th and 19th centuries. Cultural and geographic context. The raiders of the Sulusi comprise indigenous individuals from the southern Philippines, particularly in the Mindanao area. Their nautical expertise was an essential component of their culture, enabling them to navigate and control the waters proficiently. Number two, conflict and with Spanish colonizers. The text emphasizes the struggle between the raiders and Spanish colonizers, especially in Zamboanga, where the Spanish constructed Fort Pilar as the protective stronghold. The tribe sought to take over the fort to resist colonization and affirm their independence. 3. The raiders of the Sulusi trade slave trade practices. In contrast to the level of piracy, the tribes partook in slave trading as method of economic endeavor. They seized individuals from different coastlines, held them captive, and transport them using swift boats that could outrun even the Spanish galleons. 4. Their military organization and naval capabilities. The documentary highlighted the tribes' capacity of coordinate large-scale naval missions and involve hundreds of vessels and thousands of personnel. Their ships, crewed by numerous horsemen, and were vital to their operation. Number 5.
Number 5, technological shift in decline. The waning of the riders' supremacy coincided with the arrivals of steamboats introduced by the Spaniards. These steam-driven ships, outfitted with modern weaponry, offered a considerable advantage over the conventional boats utilized by the tribes. Number 6, religious and ideological conflict. The clash between the tribes in the Spanish was rooted not just in economic motivation but also in differing religious and ideological beliefs, mirroring the broader depth of defiance against colonial and cultural domination. Historical battle and key figures. The article details numerous significant battles including the 1848 expedition to Balagigi led by Brigadier Jose Ruiz, and the campaigns led by Venus Group, the White Raja of Sarawak. These confrontations resulted in substantial casualties and highlighted their first resistance to the warfighters. Conclusion. The article offers a detailed overview of the riders of the Sulusi, underlining their cultural relevance, economic practices, military tactics, and eventual downfall due to technological progress made by the colonizers. The historical account accentuates the intricate relationship between resistance, survival, and cultural preservation against the backdrop of colonial expansion.
And this is the contextual analysis of the writers of the Sulusi. The writers of the Sulusi provides a comprehensive representation of the indigenous maritime communities from the southern Philippines, especially the Balangini, Tauso, and the Ilanon tribes. These tribes are celebrated for their seafaring abilities and warriors tradition. Oppose colonization efforts by the Spanish underscoring a significant yet frequently overlooked dimension of the Philippine history. The film underscored the strategic and cultural importance of the Sulusi as a both resource in the region and a conflict zone. The Spanish was the fourth pillar in Zamboanga to establish military supremacy and safeguard their colonial interests in the southern territories. Nevertheless, the indigenous tribes will burst in naval combat and navigation so to confront this colonial presence, utilizing their maritime skills to conduct raids and assert their autonomy. And an essential component of the documentary is portrayal of the tribes' participation in the slave trade, in contrast to the common perception of the simple pirates in the Balangini, Tausug, and Elanon engaged in organized slave trading, capturing individuals from various coastal area and transporting them with their ship and agal vessel. These boats, often reaching length of the 25 to 27 meters and operate via as many as 34 oarsmen, surpass the Spanish galleons and capability allowing the tribes to elude capture and perform successful raids.
The collaboration among the three tribes illustrates their organization skills and collective resistance against colonial authorities. The documentary depicts how these tribes assembled large fleets at times consisting of over 100 ships and thousands of warriors to challenge Spanish strongholds served as fort pillar. The author of the documentary remains unnamed in the text provided. However, the work reflects through historical research and a profound comprehension of the cultural and socio-political framework of the southern Philippines. During the colonial period, the narrative was rooted in the historical documentation, showcasing the author's commitment to the setting of equitable perspective on the indigenous tribes and their opposition to colonial forces. The author's background entails specialization in the Philippine history, maritime culture, or anthropology, as evidenced by the meticulous depictions of tribes, maritime abilities, social system, and interaction with colonial powers.
So, meron pa ako dalagat para masalaw natin maintindihan. Okay, so yung Riders of the Lucy, so Lucy, pinapakita nito yung istorya ng mga Balangini, Tausug, at Elanon tribes from the southern Philippines. These people were magagaling na seafarers and warriors na lumalaban against sa Spanish colonizer. Yung Sulusi, sobrang importante ito para sa kanila, both sa resources and as a battleground. Nagtayo yung Spanish ng fourth pillar sa Zamboanga para protektahan yung interest nila. Pero yung mga tribes lumaban with raids gamit yung awesome boat sila para depensahan yung freedom nila. Now, totoo na yung mga tribes na to involved din sa mga slave trading. Pero yung documents or na hindi lang sila basta pirates. They were actually defending their way of life against foreign invaders. Nag-team up pa nga sila eh. Nagtipon na malalaking fleets para atakin yung Spanish ports like Pilar. Ito nga lang, hindi nabanggit yung author sa film, pero base sa kung gaano ka-detail yung document. Siguro, alam niya yung mga Philippine history and culture. Thank you. Thank you. So, yun lang.
Uy, hindi na, Ay, gago!